Hello, collective. Welcome back to Love, Light, and Life Affirmed, your daily affirmations for self-love and growth. Hi, everybody. Welcome back into the channel, you guys. So, you guys, this is going to be your shadow work oracle message. I will also pull messages from your higher self as well to give you some advice towards the end, and also a few messages from the cosmic energy as well. Welcome back, all of my current followers and subscribers. Thank you guys so much for all of your love and support. You guys have been literally showing up and showing out for me, for the channel. I send all of the love back to you tenfold. I truly appreciate everything. To all of the incoming followers and subscribers, welcome into the fam, you guys. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Make sure when you hit that notification bell, make sure you hit all so that you don't miss any of the messages that I do upload regarding love and life. And I always pray the messages are useful for you. Okay, you guys. As usual with shadow work, basically, you guys, this is just us kind of diving deeper, looking deep at those things in our unconscious that we're maybe not aware of, that we need to address, that may be causing us to be stuck in life, keeping us from being able to make a decision out of fear, just having lack of knowledge in certain areas. So let's just see what we all need to be working on at this time. So we have defensive, unseen resistance to unresolved issues. Explore with curiosity, reflection, acceptance, and growth. So some of you guys need to, with the coming out in reverse, makes me feel like some of you guys need to be stop being so defensive. I feel like you have lived within a box, and when people question your box or make you start to think outside the box, you become defensive and you push back. But you don't need to resist new knowledge, right? Sometimes it's just there to give you ability to reflect, to accept things that maybe you didn't understand, and to help you grow in your mindset. So you don't have to be defensive about things that maybe you never knew about or didn't believe in before. It's just knowledge. Yeah, don't be so stubborn. Stubborn, it can denote perseverance, but it also may hinder progress, flexibility, resolve, and growth. Again, this is about growing. I could be talking to some Tauruses out here, my Taurus gang. I'm an Aries Taurus cusper, so we can definitely be stubborn at times, but it's always important to be open-minded, to be flexible in our growth, because it can hinder us from being, what we can truly be. Stubbornness is helpful when you are talking about perseverance and endurance, right? And I think that's where my Taurus gang comes in. That headstrong is coming from a space of wanting success, wanting to succeed, wanting to get through any tough situations and persevere. So that is good. But again, it can also be hindering if you don't realize that sometimes we all need help in order to get through as well. Sometimes we can't do everything on our own. Jumbled thoughts. The mind can make a heaven of hell, a hell of heaven. Confusion, anxiety, escape. Yeah, confirmation as this plane is flying overhead here. Some of you guys have a mind that fights with your heart, and you have a mind that makes you question you. You're so used to thinking negative thoughts about yourself, but then externally you have people who are telling you how great you are, and so it becomes a battle within. I think that it's okay to accept compliments. It's okay to accept that you could be great at something even if you don't see it, right? Sometimes it's just about our perspective. And when we lived in a perspective of negativity for so long, it is hard to accept compliments. It is hard to accept that you are truly great at something. But your thoughts literally can turn something amazing, something or someone, into something you hate because of your thoughts. when it's not even reality. Sometimes people lose out on relationships because they overthink it, because they think if someone's being nice to them that they're out to get them, because maybe that's what they've experienced in the past. But not everybody has a cold heart. And if you live in a life where you feel like everyone around you has no authentic feelings or hearts spaces, then that's pretty scary. That's a pretty scary place to live in. What else? What else? Yeah, you guys have been dealing with a lot of feathered omens. Even the sweetest bird harbors fierce intentions, self deceit, illusion, and secrets. Yeah, maybe this is why you have a problem with trusting people, because you come across a lot of people who looked beautiful, who looked like they were in their peacock era. They were flashy, they made it seem like their life was so amazing. But what you found out was that their intentions towards you were devilish. They were never good. They were always looking to gain something from you, take from you. And so it was a deceit. It was an illusion with a lot of secrets. So, how it falls over defensive, it makes perfect sense why you're defensive in your stance and how you feel about others and how you feel about your life, because people have given you reasons to over and over and over again. And this has caused some escapism for you to detach from the daily struggles and relax. You've escaped this maybe with vices, but don't use it as a form of avoidance here. Face your reality, face the truth so that you know how to move, right? I feel like if you're a double O agent, I love spy movies, James Bond movies specifically. That's neither here nor there. But in order to be a successful agent in life, you have to see things for how they truly are, see the reality of situations. You can't base your choices on the illusions, right? Because you will always lose. And you have to show yourself compassion as well. Embracing imperfections helps you find strength, growth, mindset, and resilience. We all have imperfections, collective. Nobody's perfect. I always say that perfection is an illusion. But it is your imperfections. It is those things about you that make you less than perfect that truly usually make you beautiful. A person who is incredibly attractive and has the intelligence of Albert Einstein, I mean, that's a double threat right there. But maybe this person is afraid of people knowing how intelligent they are, so they don't wear their glasses. Clark Kent versus Superman. I don't know why I'm getting that reference. Maybe somebody likes Superman. I like Marvel. I like DC. I like it all. But never be afraid of who you are. Never be afraid to show that intelligent side. Just because you're attractive and maybe that helps you in life, you have no idea maybe how far your intelligence along with your attractiveness will take you, right? And you may see that as an imperfection, or you may see that as not so cool, so you hide it. But trust and believe there is somebody that's looking for your combination right now. Collective, I'm just saying, you guys, what we think are imperfections, a lot of the times people are looking for those particular characteristics in others. Like the darkness. Darkness cannot dispel darkness, only light can. Love, clarity, awareness, yes. Find your light in the dark. Find your light in the dark. Some of you lack truth and clarity about love. So I feel like you don't know how to feel about it. You question it. But like I said in a few of my past videos, check out the channel. Love is the highest vibration. Love is always available to us. It is never love that hurts us or breaks our heart. It is the people who say they love us, but their actions show different. So love gets a bad rap all the time when it is what we all truly crave, what we all truly want on some level. All of us. I don't care who you are. Yeah, some of you guys need more self reflection. Looking inward helps you to see what to improve to make better choices. Awareness, improvement. There's a lot of awareness needed here in this shadow work message. Self awareness, self realization, appreciation for oneself so that you can improve, so that you can grow. But I feel like some of you guys are scared of that. Don't be afraid of being aware of you. Yes, embrace the void. Your true potential is waiting to be discovered. Right now, you're feeling empty when you really want to have creative power. Once you start to truly appreciate who you are, embrace all of those imperfections and things that you think make you weird or stand out, that you don't realize that are very beautiful, that is where you find your creative power. That is where you find you. And just learn how to ride the storm. Somebody loves the ocean. Maybe I'm talking to some water signs. I have Taurus energy out here, water energy, air energy with this light, the darkness, and this air balloon. Ride the storm, baby. Let chaos and turbulence cleanse your spirit. Purge, purify, refine. Let the storms in life lead you in the direction that you're supposed to be going, because maybe it's telling you that where you are is not where you're supposed to be. And that's why storms are created. Beautiful messages for my collective. If it resonates, please hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, you guys. But until next time, I love you. Bye.